Hello, growers. If you enjoy podcasts like this one, tune into my podcast In Search of Soil on YouTube for a deep dive into the mysteries beneath our feet. Join me as I explore topics such as mycorrhizal fungi, mushrooms, compost, biochar, and more. It's a soil nerd's dream. We're going deep. We're talking to scientists about all things soil related. Whether you're a seasoned farmer or a gardener just starting out, our podcast has something for everyone. Listen in and grow with us. Check out In Search of Soil on YouTube. When you think back to those days, how did you start to build that funnel of initial customers? Being consistent, I get that. You show up. Where do you think those initial customers came from? Are they new to the market? Were they leaked from somebody else? Like, how did you get those, the core?
Firstly, by being consistent and showing up every week, because people walk past and they become a little bit more familiar with the stall and what's going on and who you are. And look, I learned a long time ago in sales that it's not about making the sale. It's about creating a good impression. Okay. So that in the future, people are set up, because if you maintain the right attitude at the market stall, etc., people look across and you get a smile back or whatever, whether or not they bought from you before. The following week, when somebody else has run out and they come to your stall to look for carrots or whatever it is, that you've already made a favorable impression with that person. And a lot of that can be completely subconscious as well. So yeah, and it's not all about making a sale. I believe it's about making a favorable impression. And the other thing as well is the design of the stall is quite important. I've put quite a big emphasis on what I've done to display the vegetables. And
do you think you look markedly different than other vendors?
Yes, a little bit. Just that so interestingly, my stall is not set up for efficiency for me. Okay. Because I'm doing a lot of double handling of vegetables. I'm not putting crates of vegetables down onto the stall, onto the table. Often I'm decanting those items to arrange them nicely. And I've also grown specific products that are more eye-catching, really, as to attract people to the stall while I've been in the early stages. So
what's an example of in your market?
A classic example is scallopinis, pattypan, what you guys call pattypan squash. I know that I can sell a lot of zucchinis on the stall, but to differentiate myself, I grow some pattypans as well, because they're a good talking point. People will always come over and have a look. They're curious. So that can initiate a conversation, and I might get the opportunity to sell them pattypans, or that they've got an eye on something else that's on the stall. And I do the same thing with pumpkins as well. So again, look at pumpkins, probably not a traditional small scale market gardening vegetable, but I grew them last year specifically because I wanted something a little bit different. So I chose a variety that's a small, compact, bright orange pumpkin. And the other attractive thing about those was that I knew that those particular pumpkins would be very easy for people to carry away from the stall, as opposed to a bigger, heavy-sized pumpkin. And the reason behind that is that the vast majority of the shoppers that are coming to my stall are older ladies who are not able to carry very heavy bags. So I wanted to reduce the weight of the product if I could, and have something that was super seasonal and attractive. So yeah, that was another one that I knew that would just keep bringing people to the stall, and that my competitors weren't growing those either.
Hello, growers. Protect your crops from harmful insects with Modern Growers Insectanet. This top-tier insect netting made by Modern Grower shields your plants from pests and harsh weather, boosting your yields without harmful sprays. InsectiNet's unique design allows 90% of the light to pass through and is easy to use with low tunnel systems like our Quick Hoops. It's soft, elastic, and durable, perfect for field use to help ensure that your crops thrive. Say goodbye to pest damage and hello to healthier, market-ready produce. Invest in InsectiNet and see the difference it makes. Get InsectiNet at shop.moderngrower.co or using the link below.